So I have not too many, just a few questions prepared to ask them. It's happening. It's happening. Hello, this is Adam Barth speaking.
Hi, Adam. Good afternoon. This is Maria. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for calling. We just had a few questions about real estate and then taxes.
What we do for clients in your situation is we help them from A to Z everything what they need to set up here. So basically, when the clients find a property, we help them to do all the legal searches so that we make sure that the property is transferred free of any charges or encumbrances and everything. We help for the registration, and we also help you to obtain the NI number, which is a tax number that you need for identification purposes here in Spain and only for tax payment. Then, for example, in your case, as you come from the States, we would help you to, if you wish to apply for the golden visa so that you can become a resident. And I don't know if you have done some search, I guess you have. Normally you have to invest 500,000 euros to obtain the golden visa, and it depends whether you are married or not, in which legal system you are married, and so on. So
we are coming there on August 20th, and I look a lot in Spain, but I'm not familiar with a lot of the details. So hopefully after August 20th, in the next maybe 3 months, 6 months, something like that, we would try to purchase a property.
Okay, that's good. That's a very good plan, because then you can learn where you settle yourself.
Yes, so
you learn the country, whether you can get used to it and what opportunities you've got.
Exactly. We love the El Palo area, kind of over on that side, but budget is an important aspect. So we didn't really get out to explore the mountains or the countryside a little bit. So anyways, we want to come explore the area. So like when I look for properties online, are most properties going for that listed price, or are they going for, much cheaper? Like here in the States, right, it depends where you are, but typically a property is going for more than asking, and it's going pretty fast. And it seems like in Spain that maybe properties sell a lot slower and you have more negotiating. Does that seem accurate?
The market at the moment is buoyant, so the prices are not in a very low moment because there's a lot of demand and there's not much product, if you know what I mean. So
too many foreigners are moving to Costa del Sol.
Everyone, it's nice, that the market is so good, and it's also nice, to live with different cultures. So we all enjoy about it. But the only thing is that for national people, the prices have gone up.
Yes. Yep.
Is a moment when you find something, if you want it, you have to take it, because normally we are getting lately several offers from different buyers on the same property.
Okay.
So, in El Palo, you can find properties it depends what you want to. If you want front line, or if you don't mind to have an apartment in the second or third line, you can begin with 250,000 onward, and so on. If you want front line, obviously it's going to be higher. So it depends whether you want a semi-detached house or if you want an apartment. You have to talk to your real estate agent with regard to that,
Yes, yeah. Is there any good websites you'd recommend? I look at Idealista a lot, and then sometimes just like international agencies from the US. Is there any place you would recommend to look, or does your agency have a website or anything that I could look at properties?
And because the problem with Idealista is that, especially when you're abroad, you find the advertisement, but maybe in 48 hours it's been reset. So after you do all your searches and everything, when you say, okay, I make a decision, I want to come and see it, my clients, when they come and say, listen, it was already sold. And I say, yeah, it's not a good thing when you're not in the city, because, Idealista is something that you have to look. If you like, you go that evening or next morning. Real estate agents who look every morning and say, okay, now we have 2 new properties, and they call the owner. So it's quite aggressive the way it happens in the Idealista, in the sense that it's really quickly. Estate agents have like a filter, and normally they have more timing to advise you to visit the property and everything.
We've noticed a huge change. So we were in Malaga for about 2.5 months last year, and even now, like we're coming in the end of the busy season, right? The tourist season. The amount of that people are trying to ask for on Airbnb, double or triple. It's crazy the prices that I'm seeing people even for short term right now.
It's amazing. I see on a daily basis with clients and properties that are not yet finished, refurbished. They get rented before. So on a scratch, they get rented already because there's no product. So it's like a very crazy market.
A question about taxes. So we we have our house here in the States, and we're not selling it. Sorry about that clock. And I'm just curious. I'm a little bit nervous about getting double taxed. I know Spain taxes foreign worldwide income. What kind of taxes are we looking at for renting out our house? I'm just curious what to expect in Spain with that with taxes.
I mean, you've got here two kind of taxes. One when you are the owner of a property, and another one is if you have activities like you're working here. And then if that changes if you're a resident in Spain or you're a non-resident. So from the moment that you are more than 6 months in Spain, it's not a choice, it's an obligation, so that you are considered resident for tax purposes. What does it mean? It means that you have to declare all your worldwide income. So if you have your income abroad, still, you have to declare it here. But normally, if you have paid taxes abroad, I mean, we need to check the states and everything, but sometimes there are double taxation treaty, so that you don't have to pay twice, but you need to inform still.
Okay.
The tax authorities.
So probably, obviously every situation is different, but probably we wouldn't have to pay taxes because we've already paid them, but if we did, it would probably be pretty minimal, not that much.
Exactly, that's what we would expect.
Okay.
As I said, I mean, we would need to check specifically everything, when the case comes, and then have like figures on the paper for you to understand exactly how it works.
And what do you guys charge for tax help?
We do have a tax department that we only offer for clients who purchase or sell or set up a company. If it's only an external query, then we can put you in contact with our external tax department that we normally recommend for these legal things,
Yep. Okay,
we try to focus on transactions, where the clients are buying or selling.
Yep. Okay. All right. This is good to know. But so you also is one of your main focuses on helping foreigners start a business?
Yes, we do. We help setting up the companies. We also help applying for the company tax number, the identification number that you need. And also we help you to applying for the name of the company, everything. Yes, we do, because many of our clients are investors. So they set up a company. In the sense of legal way of setting up company, it doesn't have any implication.
What kind of price does your company take for something like that?
For setting up the company, normally we will charge $1,500 plus VAT.
Okay.
And then you have to pay notary and and company's house fees. And then we have to apply for NI numbers for several people. Like, for example, I don't know how many shareholders the company is going to have and so on. We charge 150 euros per NI number plus VAT, which is the identification number that the shareholder needs. With the notary and company's house, it would be a little bit more.
A little bit more. Okay. I'm assuming your company focuses more on the legal stuff of the business, the visa side of us trying to get a self-employed visa. That would be a different company we'd probably want to look for.
You mean the visa to reside here in Spain?
Yes.
Yeah. We do have a special department dealing with visas for clients who want to reside, like work visa or golden visa, or as you said, yes, we can help you with that.
Do you think if we come there on a student visa and try to plan on living there for a year and learning Spanish and getting established, when would you recommend, trying to reach out to you guys for the next steps?
I mean, as the law changes quite
yeah, I'm noticing
often,
that.
1 year seems a long time, so I think it would be better by the time you're here in Spain and you're already a few months, learning, and having lessons, whatever.
Yep.
Then approach us and have a meeting. Once that you're in Spain, we can meet in person and see, what you really want to do, and then give you totally accurate information. Because now to have information about 1 year, it wouldn't make a lot of sense, because our taxes change a lot.
So the department that helps with visas in your company, do they help with student visas as well, or more the other types of visas?
The other kind of visas.
Okay.
Yeah, because most of our clients are investors.
Yeah.
Saying that we do have golden visas, and also, all the visas relating the family when they have wives that maybe do not work, or children, and we make them into the visas that we are obtaining for the client who is an investor. So all that stuff we can deal with.
I really appreciate you taking the time.
Yes,
I'll be in contact. We'll be there August 20th, so I'd love to come see you guys in person as soon as we could.
So right now we are at the bus station. We're going to ramp number 39. This is where you take the bus to Malaga. This is the best way to save money. It's not very fast. It takes 6 hours. But unfortunately, we cannot afford now to take a train.